where you can configure your PLC web page to your unified panel to your SCADA system. So single software for all this platform and flexible in nature. So even you don't have to configure dedicated device to access this SCADA system. It's purely web-based system, so you can use any device which is having HTML5 browser. So in that way, it is quite flexible and it's a completely open system. So integration point of view also, it's quite flexible to integrate with ERP system, cloud system with different options. And expandability is also quite available in this SCADA. For example, today if you are going with maybe a panel PC and tomorrow customer is thinking maybe they want to switch from panel to SCADA. Even that point of view also, you don't have to change anything, just clicking from panel to SCADA, everything will get changed and SCADA system is available at customer end. That's only I explain regarding the flexibility and scalability. It start from V18 configuration of PLC web page with the help of this package. Same platform utilized for the panel PC, and we have also the SCADA on industrial edge that is also available. So it's not only meant for the SCADA PC, but tomorrow if you are proposing industrial or edge computing solution to the customer, where customer also want to visualize certain process parameter or analytics. So SCADA on edge is also possible with the help of this new technology. And why we are talking about the scalability or scalable solution, or you can say more flexible. Uh, as a consistency point of view also, if you are configuring the engineering of panel in the same manner, you have to utilize same code without changing anything at SCADA system also. It's a quite consistency, this configuration. For operator also, due to this same engineering consistency functionality, operator also don't have to learn new thing. If he's well trained in the unified panel, he can use same user or usability at SCADA operation also. So that point of view also, it's quite consistent. And the object, whatever we are going to utilize for the maybe a smallest device, same object look and feel operation will be also available for the PC based SCADA system also. And the flexibility point of view, as I said, for the user, like our other SCADA system, we don't need any extra installation of client system to access the SCADA screen. So just user required HTML5 browser system on the device. Through that, it can access the SCADA web page. And there is no requirement of to install any additional software to access this client screen. So that is also another benefit. And then by default, when you use this web-based SCADA system, by default, you will get the web client also included into that for the monitoring purpose. And another point, flexibility point of view, zero maintenance or low maintenance is required because you don't have to take care about the software installation, all that. So it's just a web-based system. So tomorrow, if your client system is not available, maybe a particular PC, somehow it got crashed or whatever the reason, immediately you can replace with new system. And just by putting the IP address of server SCADA system, you can open the web page on the new PC. So in that point of view also, it's a very low maintenance, and parallel you can work. Even there is no impact on if one client is failed, there is a impact on the server side. And it's purely secured SCADA. It support all SSL encryption, user authentication, and HTTPS access as well for the accessing client on the browser side. The openness point of view, why we are saying our system or unified system is more user friendly, or it is more useful for the integration of IT with OT system, because it is providing a different type of openness platform to integrate with higher system. One of the example is GraphQL, which is also now quite popular in the market. This type of language to find out the specific object or specific maybe a tags value within the screen, or same you can share with third party application as well. I'll just give a short intro about GraphQL. What is GraphQL? Might be if it is a new, those don't have experience on that. For example, in the plant, we are having 5 machines. and each 5 machines, the important parameter is temperature to monitor. So because temperature is a critical parameter which will impact on the machine side. So if you want to monitor this condition-based temperature value for all machines, so in GraphQL, it's a graphical interface language where you can just give the query for all 5 machine in graph format. And then if you just give the query for the temperature, it will give you trend analysis of the temperature of all 5 machines. So scripting is not required, which is quite user friendly. Runtime openness is also there. So for example, if you want to share this SCADA system data with maybe a ERP or SAP system, so .NET based application can be also utilized here for the integration. OpenPipe, that is also new
Dhananjay, we are
mechanism.
losing you. I don't know if it is only for me.
Hello.
Can others
Okay,
confirm?
somebody can.
Are you able to hear Dhananjay well?
Yeah. We can send.
Yes, it is audible.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
Go
Maybe.
ahead, please. Thank you.
Yeah. OpenPipe is another the communication interface available. Basically, it's again a new platform available in the IT system. Here you can integrate data of the SCADA system with other system via this technology. Custom app control, that is also now quite popular. We do have some legacy control also, for example, trend control, maybe table control, chart control. But okay, these controls are anyway it is required, but to have more flexibility or having more transparency, definitely customer is expecting different type of variant of the chart to visualize or to analyze this data. So if the charts or maybe particular control is not available within the package, there is also possibility to design your own customized web control. For example, if customer is looking for the GPS view of the plant, or maybe they want to integrate the video system and they want to see the complete plant screen in the video streaming. So this type of interface can be also, or control can be also developed and deploy easily on this SCADA system. The important thing, if you are developing from say for example unified panel, same it can be utilized even for the PC-based system also. That is quite flexible in nature. And connectivity, it is also support similar type of protocol whatever it is there in earlier S7 Modbus TCP for the shop floor connectivity. And due to this all benefit, whatever I shown, it's giving more flexibility for the integration point of view also. For example, if you want to share data between 2 machines, you don't have to, or if you want to create, let's say, 2 screen, but for the 2 different machines, but both are identical. Normally, what we do the copy paste. But here you don't require, with the help of this unified collaboration function, which is available in this unified SCADA system. Through that, you can share your machine A screen with machine 2 or that content via this functionality. And again, it's a perfect solution for single machine for the line monitoring, as well as from single machine to even for multi-one machine as also. Moving towards the next option available, PI, plant intelligence function available in this SCADA. Under PI, you will see there are different type of options are available. Calendar, that is quite popular also for the scheduling certain functions, scheduling the reactions, or scheduling the recipe management, or scheduling the reporting, and all that can be possible via this calendar. Second, performance insight. It is also another option available under this unified system. Here user can get the KPI calculation of the plant, or the customer can find out the transparency of the machines or complete line with the help of this package. We'll go in detail. Sequence control is also there to adapt the sequence of the control of the complete recipe management. And then line coordination to have orchestration of recipe and batch control. For example, if line is having four machines and all 4 machines are running maybe a speed of 100%, and in one of the machine, maybe due to maintenance or maybe a raw material is not available or something reason, if that particular machine is not working 100%, if it is working only 25%, so that coordination of that complete line or that all machine can be possible to have throughout the same speed for all machines can be possible by this line coordination package. And if you summarize whatever I explained, yeah,
there is one comment from the participants for a little slow speed in when you explain.
okay,
Maybe for them
sure,
to catch
thanks
up.
for
Yeah.
feedback. Yeah. So whatever till date I have explained, I'll just summarize in a short way. The one visualization system starting from your designing of PLC web page till the SCADA system. So it is including VOT for the PLC, same platform utilized for the unified configuration, unified panel configuration, same platform utilized for the SCADA system also. So there is no change. Second, important, the future proof. As I said, this is a purely web-based technology. It's independent on the hardware, independent on the platform. So it's used complete web system. It use latest technology, JavaScripting. Even in future, we'll get the many more functionality available. For example, Node-RED integration and many more feature. And today, if you see whatever standard controls are there, for example, or maybe a chart or maybe a graphics, for example, maybe a palette motor and all that. We do have maybe a 2D or just animation, but now with the help of SVG control also, we can animate or user can animate their complete object as per the customer requirement. So that SVG graphics is also supported to have more transparency of the plant, what is going inside that. And then third one, consistency or usability for the operator as well as engineer. So the engineer who is working on the panel, having same interface or having same type of unified platform, you don't have to understand how SCADA system works. So you can use same engineering even for the unified system also. That benefit you will get for the engineer who is developing this solution. For operator point of view also, as I said, it is a completely uniformity available from basic device to the SCADA system. For operator also, if he is well trained in the unified PC or unified panel, same look due to this look and feel, he can also do the smooth operation on the SCADA side also. So that consistency is also there. Now, if you see in the broader view, as I said, it start from S759 PLC web page designing, unified panel and unified PC system. I'll take you through the functionality which is available in the unified comfort panel under this unified package. The first one, it's again part of TI portal platform only. So platform is not changing. It support the JavaScripting also. If you know, in the older version we use VB and all that. Now Java is available. If you see now from colleges, the engineer who is coming out, they are more trained towards this new scripting, say technology like JavaScript, Python, or whatever I have shown, openness like OpenPipe. This type of technology, they are more user friendly or they have more expertise. So our SCADA is also supporting in that manner only. Multi-touch, so the functionality is available. It start from the, I'll give you the package also for the SCADA system, start from 150 to even unlimited. Similar way for the panel, it can go up to 8K tags also. Neutral in design, because look and feel from your maybe a smallest panel to maybe a highest range panel, all are having similar type of design. There is no change. Security is also integrated. So SSL type of communication can be also encrypted between PLC and HMI. Even this unified panel is also supporting the edge computing power. So in normal unified panel, you can deploy your machine specific application where you are designing as a HMI interface for the machine. But apart from that, let's say customer is also looking to or looking for the more analytics within the machine. So such a type of applications can be also developed in this Docker technology, and this application can be also deployed on this panel parallel with this runtime option. So you will have both functionalities available. Then it's independent on the user. So remotely you can access this web page of this panel also, and support gigabit Ethernet speed and all that. And it start from 7 inch to 21 inches, and now we are also getting a basic unified panel also. So all these functionalities available within this panel. And if you move towards the SCADA system, so whatever functionality supported by panel, same is there for the unified PC. But apart from that, it support other functionality also. For example, the package which I have explained, performance insight, that is for the KPI measurement or getting more transparency within machine or plant. This package can be utilized, or or maybe lines, this package can be utilized. For the recipe sequence control, this package can be utilized. Calendar is also there additionally. And database is also supported like our SQL, so that can be utilized. And audit and reporting is also supported under this. And I already explained runtime openness like GraphQL and API is also supported. Now I'll move towards the smallest possibility available in under this unified platform, that is our PLC web page designer. So in legacy way or classic way, our all proponent controller support web page, standard web page as well as user defined web page. If you go with standard web page, all that things on the standard page. But take example, some customer is having a small machine. They are just using the controller, but they don't have HMI because HMI type of operation is not required for that machine. But still, they want some user interface. So sometimes customer is developing their own user-defined web page to operate that particular machine. This can be developed in classic way with HTML coding and all that. And surely for that you require expertise. Then only this user-defined web page can be developed. But to go with our unified system, we also support this type of user-defined web page development that we called as a VOT. So in VOT, we can use the same TI portal unified, let's say, platform to develop the web page like HMI. So whatever objects are shown on the HMI screen, for example, all these gauges, widgets and all that, trend and all, that can be linked with the PLC web page in the engineering, and then that can be deployed on the controller, for example, 1500 PLC. And then just by opening the web page of PLC, you can see similar interface like HMI. So there is no difference. Definitely, this is not like or don't think in that way. It is a replacement of the HMI panel. It is not replacement, but the customer who is looking for such a type of user interface, but they don't have a requirement of HMI. But just by developing these small user-defined web pages, operator can operate that machine by getting this web page access on maybe tab, mobile for the critical parameters. So there also it support similar type of functionality. So JavaScripting is also there. Then encrypted communication, it's a HTML5 browser, and start from your basic or maybe smallest 1500 PLC to 1518 also. So that integration is already there. Now this is about the unified system which is already there in the market. Maybe you are having or maybe you already work it. Some of the colleagues might be it's a first time to you. That's why I've given this complete system overview. What is there in the unified system? Now we'll see the highlight on the V18.
Dhananjay,
What all
there is
the
one hand raise by Sanjeev. Maybe we
Yeah.
can take his question, Sanjeev. Sanjeev
Hello?
CEPL, we see a hand raise. Sanjeev, is it by mistake?
Okay.
Okay, I think possibly by mistake, maybe.
Mistake. Or if you
Okay,
have
then
any question.
Omkar has raised hand. Maybe quickly,
Yes.
Omkar.
Yeah, I want to ask Dhananjay that can we use this web server parallel with unified panel or only one device can be operated at the same time?
Which web server, PLC web server or unified panel web page?
Unified panel web page.
It can be parallel as well as in Comfort panel we have functionality called as a smart client. So there, if you are using that one, it will be same screen will be available on client station also. But in web client, it will be a parallel operation. Okay, thanks. And if you have any question, maybe it's better to put it in the chat also, because I'm having another colleagues also. They will try to solve there in the chat only. And still some questions that doesn't get answer. Maybe we'll try to get that answer end of the session or maybe after the session.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, highlight point of view, standardization is there. Start from smallest panel or smallest PLC web page design into the highest SCADA system. efficient engineering. So same look and feel for the engineering point of view also. There are many options are available to make the automated engineering. Diagnostic is also integrated in this system. Diagnostic is related to the controller. So we'll get all the diagnostic which are there in the PLC side on the SCADA screen that we'll see in the detail also. Operational concept, so panning, zooming, it is also there for the user authentication or having requirement where customer want to use maybe external devices to do the logging for the SCADA system like RFID. So that is also there. Audit is also there for the pharma requirement point of view, not only pharma, but now some of the cases even automotive also people are looking for the operator log. If some operator is doing certain operation on the SCADA system, so there also this audit and reporting can be utilized. Parameter control, it is nothing but the recipe only, but this is a new name. So this is also there. PM add-on for the additional functionality which customer is looking, which cannot be achieved within the SCADA package, but we have this add-on available. Energy management, simple energy management till the load management can be also possible here. Functional extension with the help of openness functionality. Client architecture is also supported. Now going into the more technical details about UI part. So this zoom in, zoom out is also possible within the screen if you are zooming for specific control, for example, in train control. So you can that zoom in or pan that particular control to get more detail. So that is also possible. Panning is also there by just with the help of, let's say if your device is touch operated, with the help of finger you can do it. Even mouse is also possible. Decluttering is also there. So with the help of this functionality, if you want to focus on specific layer, so hiding and showing specific screen layer is also possible to get more detail about that particular object. For example, if I click on that, let's say on this motor, we have two layer. The first layer, it will show the only just basic picture of the motor and some parameter. But if you are interested more in that motor, if you are clicking on that, so you will get complete the detail about that motor, what is the speed and training and all that. So that is also quite newly introduced in the system. If you go more in zooming, for example, this is your complete object, or maybe this is a complete screen overview. And if you want to find out maybe some specific wall, what is going inside that, just by clicking on that, that particular maybe wall part will get also zoom, and then you can go more detail in that particular object. Diagnostic point of view, as I said, diagnostic control is also supported. And if you see the overview of the diagnostic control is also quite interesting and attractive. So by looking into the page itself, we will come to know particular which station is having the problem or fault by having a different color combination available, green, red, even yellow also. So you will find information about the bus, IO station, IO channel, PLC diagnostic buffer. All these are available under this system diagnostic. That control is available. Apart from that, we have process diagnostic also there. So in the process diagnostic, you can see inside the process what is going on. For example, if you are using the graphic language, for example, S7 graph for the particular use case. So with the help of this control, user can easily identify which particular step is executing. For example, if a particular operation is designed for the 7 steps. So out of that 7 step, which particular step is executing? If there is error, just by getting that message or clicking on that message, this particular graph will directly open on the SCADA system, and then they can identify if there is some problem. So this type of S7 graph visualization is also there. Alarm control, that is also designed in attractive way where user can see just simple alarm text on the alarm control. But if he is interested more in the alarm, what is there inside that, so just by clicking on that, he will get more info. So such a type of detailed diagnostic is also possible, but this detailed diagnostic is also not required sometimes or directly on the alarm, but this type of functionality is also there in the alarm control. Parameter control, it's like recipe only, but name it's a different nomenclature here now. It's a parameter control. In our legacy system we have fixed recipe control view, but okay, sometimes customer want to adapt as per their requirement. So with the help of this unified this complete recipe control or parameter control can be designed as per the customer requirement. If you see, this first one is the standard parameter control, but same functionality can be also achieved with if you see the outside the buttons and I feed which has been used here in the screenshot. This is nothing but the similar functionality but used in the customized way. So that is also possible in the system. User management for the PC as well as SCADA system. For the panel system, we do support RFID logging. So whatever RFID logins are available from Siemens, if you see this number, this can be directly integrated with panel system to have RFID based user authentication. For that, we required a PN installation PM logon here on the panel, and then by interfacing this RFID, user can do the authentication. That is for the panel and PC. So that is for the comfort panel, unified comfort panel. If you go for the PC system and where the customer is having mixed system available in the plant, so machine are having maybe all unified panels installed, and to control that complete line or plant, customer is also having unified SCADA system available. So in this case, many times customer is looking for the central user management instead of having local user management. So that is also possible, the centralized user management with the help of this RFID and all that. So that is planned in the version 18 update. Now, regarding reporting, that is also interesting topic always whenever we discuss with customer. So the unified reporting is also quite flexible. It can be done it on the on-premise, I mean, just on the device itself, on even online also via Excel. So it's Excel-based reporting possible. So this is also possible without Excel also. By if you have some template available, we can create the report itself on the panel also. To trigger this report, there is two way. Either user can create or by clicking on the button, user can generate the report, or there is also possibility to trigger this report with the help of tag or maybe some context or maybe some scheduler basis. So system functions are there. So report can be visualized in the XLS format, PDF format. If let's say in the panel, if this particular packages from the office is installed, then there itself it can be visualized. And apart from that, there is also possibility to distribute this email to the participant by using email functionality with attachment, without attachment, within the premises, outside premises also. But definitely for that, user has to arrange the infrastructure. And this reporting is also quite flexible now to generate different type of report, to use different type of widgets within the report, mixing of the control as well as, for example, trend control chart, pie chart. So that is also quite flexible to integrate in the reporting part. Apart from that, audit is also now there in this unified panel as well as the
Just one
unified.
moment, Dhananjay, there is
Yeah.
one hand raise. Rajat, is there anything?
Yeah, I had a question. My question is that for report generation, any backend script is required as we are used to do in WinCC and other platform, or there are some customized cells are available where we can include the tag and trigger we need to configure only.
Correct. So even some system functions are there. So you have just map the tags and the parameter to generate the report. But it depends on the even type of report also. So with the help of this system function, if you are able to achieve your requirement, then you don't require any scripting. But if this is not sufficient, then maybe you need to adapt even script part as well here.
Okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
the information.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. For moving, is there any other question, Senba?
No, Dhananjay, there was only
Okay.
this hand raise. Others
Okay.
are coming in the chat and Robin is trying to help it,
Okay. Thanks.
clarifying them. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
Thank
moving
you.
towards the next option available here, WinCC Unified Audit. That is also available for the PC as well as panel. So basic audit functionality is already there. For example, user management, audit trail of the tax, single electronic signature, database management, that is already there. And in the coming package, even will get even double electronic signature also. The audit functionality for the other packages, for example, sequence control and all that, line coordination. So that will also be available soon in the next release. So this is just nothing but the audit viewer. During runtime, user can see what all the actions has been done already during the operation, who has done what, why. So all this will be available as a report for the user, and this can be export to you in CSV format or PDF format also for the later auditing part. So that is there. Filtering is also there. GraphQL I already explained. So that is also available in this WinCC Unified V18 to get integrate with third-party system. As I said, it is compatible with operating system like Windows 10, 11, Windows Server 22 or 16. That is for the installation of the software, but for the visualization point of view, it's a platform independent. And CWARC is also already there under this package. So you know, if you this is a automated package available to generate the HMI screen as per the defined rules. So for that, definitely we need to develop the associated PLC block as well as the faceplate, and depending on that rules and trigger method, within click user can generate the different type of HMI screen. That is same functionality, whatever it is there in even our classic platform as well. I mean to say in other TI options. I'll not go more in detail. In unified, the energy management or getting transparency within the plant for the energy. So that is also there. So basic visualization is very well possible with the help of energy suite and unified package. Apart from that, with new version, even there is also possibility to have load management functionality available in this SCADA. The important thing is here, user don't have to or doesn't require additional tax license for this energy management. So whatever tags are available for the SCADA package, same it is useful, or that same it can be utilized it here. And second part, the data security point of view, it is also taking care. For example, if there is a disconnection between SCADA and PLC, so that buffered data will be there in the PLC, and later on once the connection is available, it will resync is also possible. So that type of functionality is also offering by this package. In total, I have just gathered all the function and features which is available in the V18 as a innovation feature functions. I'll not go in detail, but you can also refer later on. So dynamation of the screen object, favorite for the properties, format text, different palette. So all these are available. Efficient engineering, standardization. If you go to the more detail in PI, as I said, it's calculate the KPI of the plant, transparency of the plant. It can be integrated with calendar to have a more detailed overview of the system. So that can be also possible by this PI package. Same for the sequence and line coordination. I already explained regarding the sequence for the material handling with respect to the ID and quantity structure. Line coordination can be also possible. Again, if you see the similar functionality for the smallest device is also there. Though it will not have all the functionality which is supported on the SCADA system for the PLC web page, but still some of the functionality can be also utilized under here for PLC web page designing, whatever we have discussed till that, and it is starting from PLC version 2.9 onwards. This is just a comparison. What all things are available within PLC web page, unified panel, and unified PC. Again, it is a more in detail. What all the parts there? I will not go in detail. Licensing, I'll just want to cover. For example, if you want to give this flavor to the customer, or customer want to start this new unified way of engineering and runtime, then if he is having already existing version, same version can be utilized for the unified as well as the our advanced as well as professional also. They don't have to they don't require any additional other packages. For example, let's say they have already engineering package for the unified is there. So same can be utilized for the unified comfort panel runtime, comfort panel advanced and professional. That is one thing. And second, also, if customer is already having this professional version available with them, but by using the same professional version, they can do the engineering for the unified comfort panel as well as unified PC runtime also. And smallest package 150 tax, and it can go up to maximum also maximum 600. Okay, so this power tax are also available, and power packs is also there if customer want to move from smallest to maybe a next available licensing. On the PC side, we have web clients are also there. So remote operate client and remote monitor client. So these are the two different concepts, monitoring and operate. So one is already part of the engineering package. Customer don't have to pay for that. Licensing point of view also, we have different type of combinations are available for the client. So starting from one for operator to max also. Similar way for the new, it's there operator 5x, one monitor and one 5 operate. So these are the packages are available. And for upgrade point of view also, user can upgrade from, I mean to say, has to upgrade 16 to 17, and then from 17 to 18 can be also possible, or 16 to 18 is also there. But in coming version, I mean to say, all the older packages first they have to upgrade to the 18, and then 18 will get upgraded to the maybe the next version which will be available in the market. These are the different ordering informations or packages are available to just start with unified SCADA system, starting from 1K RT tag license, so they can get parameter control to logging as well as report execution also. For 10K also, we have this type of different packages are available in good pricing to start with this unified SCADA system. So that's it from my side. I'll request to Robin to just give a quick demo. I know there is a time constraint because we have started very late, but still we want to cover much functionality. And whatever I discuss, Robin will give in reality. Really, it is there or not. I'm just talking on. Okay, Robin.
Thank you,
Your chance.
Dhananjay. My name is Robin, and I'm a technical consultant for factory automation products. So I'll not take much time. So there's not much time already. So I'll quickly go through the options we have under Unified. So if someone can confirm whether my screen is visible or not, that would be good. Okay. So as you can see now, from under this WinCC Unified view, we have a security setting outside the device. Okay, so that this setting will be the common for every device, and here we can define the password policies for our runtime engineering, where we have password complexity for projects and the project user, where we can enable the password aging and validity or the pre-warning we want. Then coming to the part of runtime setting, now we have a option of account deactivation. So after certain login attempts, we can deactivate the user in runtime. So these are the few new things coming up. And if you let's say go under HMI alarms, so previously there was no option we had in comfort panel to configure a boolean tag as an alarm. We had to use a word, and then we have to rearrange in such a way that we can use it in HMI alarm. But now we can configure alarms in a bool in HMI alarm classes. And there's the concept of a recipe has been changed a little bit. Now it is called parameter set type. Here you can define or create your parameter set, where you can define and particularly the parameter set type should have a UDT, should be defined in UDT. So you have to take care of the part where all the recipes or all the recipe parameters should be in the UDT only. Yeah. Then we have a scheduled task, where you can define the scheduling based on trigger time and etc. Then apart from that, we have something called let's say, let me quickly go through one of the screen where we can I can show you the toolbox, the newer toolbox we have. So there are few uh, objects or elements has been added, like a touch area where you can with the help of this you can do a gesture controlling in on your screen. Okay, so these are the few gauges and everything you are able to see. Then I'll quickly go through one of the demo project. Okay, so the basic feature, as you can see, these pages or these symbols are SVGs. So if you try to go or try to zoom, so yeah, it will not get blurred. So these are the SVGs Dhananjay was talking about. So these supported in the you can say in unified. And then there because of a multi-touch we can have now a two-hand operation where let's say in the critical machines user have to put both hands on a screen so that it will not be here and there. So yeah, so as you can see, if I click the enable button, so I'm not using right now any touch panel, so it is just running on my laptop. So if I click on enable button, as you can see on bread prediction, that slider is now uh, enabled, right? So and apart from that, if you I can swipe left, right. So these are the few things we can do with unified. So if you want to change your screen or change the or increment decrement tags, we can do with this. Apart from that, we have a face plates. Let's say you can the face plate looks something like this. Okay, and we can have dynamization in face plate. So these are the face plate where we can have a dynamization. Then again we come with parameter control. So parameter controls are nothing but a recipe. So here we can see the recipes, we can import, export, we can read out from the PLC, we can create our new recipes from here. And then we have let's say we have trends. Okay, so these are the statistical trends you can see. Okay, so these are the process control or a table control you can say. So if I quickly change the value, and if I want to have a detailed analysis of this thing, so I can see, okay, between these two thing we can see the higher limit, low limit. So these are the statistic we can visualize under this trend. Then we have a trend comparison. We can compare the current trend with a 10-minute before, as you can see on bottom. Okay, so the trend comparison also be possible here. Then we have a very lucrative way of creating a report. So let's say if I have generated a report, and that report can be directly automatically exported into XLS, whether you have Excel installed in your system or not. So here I don't have Excel installed, but I can able to open create Excel reports, and I'll open that with my main system. So this reports look something like this. So we can have a customized reporting also. It is possible, well possible in unified. And yeah, these were the few snapshot or highlights of unified I wanted to present. So over to you, DJ.
Yeah, so that's it from our side as well. Thank you, Robin.